Hi. Well, most of you people know me for the videos I put on YouTube. Have a lot of followers. And I just finished writing a book about my boyhood on Kodiak, Alaska. This was 50 years ago, starting in 1968. And I lived on kind of the backside of the island out at a place called Cape Chiniak. My stepdad worked for a remote satellite tracking station at that time. And so the book is about my boyhood there. It's kind of an action adventure, but it's also got some real close relationships. There was 4 other boys that I became like brothers with. And it's a really heartwarming story. It has tragedy in it. It has, you can laugh, you can cry. It's not a typical adventure story where Johnny's getting across the raging river on a cable with a broken leg. Because we did stuff like that in Alaska, but it was nonchalant, like no big deal. That would be like 5 minutes out of our life, you know. So the book covers 4 years. So I want to read you the overview. It says in 1968, when 12-year-old Elijah's family moved to Cape Chiniak, Alaska on Kodiak Island. It's a true story, but I changed all the names. In the book, my name is Elijah Horn. Elijah knew he was in the right place at the right time. In a short while, Elijah felt like he and the island were soulmates. He always took advantage of every adventure that Kodiak had to offer. Based on a true story, this book tells of a brotherly friendship between 4 boys, an abusive stepfather who failed to see the creative genius and ingenuity in his son. It tells of Elijah's many adventures in the wilderness and his exploration of an abandoned World War II military base and coastal bunkers. Elijah's story will make you laugh, it'll make you cry, and through his eyes you'll see the most beautiful place on earth, Kodiak. Talking about that old military base, I got there about 22, 23 years after the World War was over. It was heavily fortified up there at that time. And when the soldiers left, they just left. So when I explored that base, the beds were still made. They just left everything, Amtraks, tanks, jeeps, 2.5-ton trucks, supplies, paint, nails, rope, you name it. So I lived in a bunker that was on our property, I guess you'd call it a bomb shelter. And I would make a lot of trips with a wheelbarrow out to that base, pushing my little brother and sister in the wheelbarrow and gather supplies to fix up my bunker. But it's a very interesting story, and I just want you all to know about it. You can find it on Amazon, Kindle or paperback. It's called Elijah Horn. That's me in the book. So hope some of you will check it out. Thanks.